Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is Palla for the YouTube channel Tech Palla. So in today's video, we are going to see about Windows 11 privacy dashboard and the different options that are available in Windows 11 for setting up your privacy. So first of all, we are going to discuss what is meant by Windows 11 privacy. So how do you protect your personal information and other identifiable information from Microsoft and third parties? So that is the major information that I'm going to give you today. So in many users, many Microsoft users have complained that their work or school API has been found to give away information to other parties, third parties, etc. That is identifiable, and also you want to protect your WhatsApp chats and different chat history, also emails, etc. That you don't want to leak into unauthorized persons. That is one thing, major thing, one major privacy issue that Microsoft users face on using a Windows LAPI or PC. So first of all, let's see what is Windows 11 privacy. So I have written an article about Windows 11 privacy. So this is the article. So this you can go through for detailed settings, etc. So what is Windows 11 privacy? Windows 11 privacy settings allow users to control how the device and personal information is used by Microsoft and third-party apps. So this is in Google. If you search for Windows, what is Windows 11 privacy? This is the information you get as an featured snippet. There you can get also videos on how to configure Windows 11 privacy settings, protect the privacy settings, discussions on how to make Windows 11 as private as possible. One thing you have to understand is like you cannot make 100% privacy pure whether using any of the third party tools or the default privacy settings or using a VPN. Somehow or the other, some information may be leaked, but as far as possible, you can protect your privacy using these settings. So there are some Reddit forums also, and Windows privacy documentation also you can see here. How to understand the Windows diagnostic data and what is the information that is being shared with Windows with the Microsoft, etc. Though actually what the company speaks and what the data that is going through, only tech geeks can answer. But you should be able to see, for example, required diagnostic fields and etc. So these are the data that will be sent, technical data that will be sent to Microsoft in different versions. Like for example, Windows 11 version 24H2. You can see here. Required diagnostic data is required as part of figuring out if there are any problems with your LAPI or PC. So when you are in a problematic state, it would be helpful. But most of the data that we gathers is said to be limited set of information. But some people may don't like to get away that information. Then you can disable this diagnostic data. Another thing that we would like to do is like you can see how to configure Windows 11 privacy. So if you want to change the privacy settings, say in Windows 11, there is a setting called privacy and security. You can see here. I already mentioned. I will be mentioning it before in the coming video or in the next few seconds on how to set the privacy security settings. A list of general privacy options that are useful for setting your privacy. So and the thing is like the apps also you'll be using your Windows. What are the permissions that you give here? So if you want to control which apps are using those microphone, camera, or your voice recognition, you can always disable them. So that is one feature you can always try. And also you can see that there are some third-party tools also. So you can see that Windows 11 privacy tools are also there. So one of the most major tool that comes is for example, privacy and security tools for Windows. If you see here, Windows Shutup 10 Plus, Simple Wall, etc. So this is one free anti-spy tool that comes in most of the articles that you see. So what are the features is like disable Windows Copilot, adapt your security settings, protect your privacy, control location services, disable telemetry for Microsoft Office. So this is one screen here. So you can disable camera on log on screen. So reset advertisement IDs. So if protecting personal data and personal shareable information in advertisements. So that is one thing you can do that. You can also adjust the settings, the privacy settings in particular in this particular app. Like that, you can see that there are different apps. I also mentioned some apps here. You can see here. If we go down, uh, I mentioned like 10 apps that should be useful, but those are not particularly any order. I just gave some idea to get an idea on how to protect your PC using different privacy tools. So, like privacy repairer. So, let's say privacy repairer. Is this going to work or not? We shall see. So if you see that privacy repairer is one tool where you can protect your privacy. Okay, this is also for Windows 10. So this is for Windows 10. They have not updated for Windows 11. It looks like. So privacy protection to protect your privacy, advanced options, etc. For like for example, if you take another app like uh, Blackbird. Blackbird is another anti-spy tool or anti-privacy tool, protector privacy tool. So if you see that Blackbird Windows 11 privacy tool. So it is going to check whether uh, your captcha thing. Mm. So Blackbird is one blocks telemetry completely, removes Windows ads, restores privacy, portable, restorable, flexible. So these are some of the apps that you can use on different Windows 10 versions. So window setup is the common thing. Press Windows I key again. So you should be seeing the settings here. So you see privacy and security here. In the latest Windows 11 if you see that. So if you can see the privacy dashboard here, you can see this privacy and security here. So what are the other things that are available in our privacy settings are? First of all, the Windows security. So first one is the Windows security features and Windows permissions and app permissions. This privacy and security dashboard in this Windows 11 is divided into three main things: the security, Windows permissions, and app permissions. So in security, you can see Windows security and find my device. So if you click on Windows security, you can see whatever the Windows security tool, the Microsoft Windows security tool, that options that are there, that also can be seen here. If you click this thing, then also here also you can see those options here. Windows security. Those the settings you can see. You here all green tick marks indicate that all are enabled for your device, so they are protecting. So I'm using the default Windows security instead of a third party security or antivirus or internet security. So next, find my device. So if you want to prevent theft or stolen or loss of your particular lab, you can always find your device location. Uh, Only administrator can change this particular option. This particular option is only for administrators. So Windows 11 Home are little disadvantage, but Windows 11 Pro users can use this setting with an administrator mode. You can enable this particular setting and see all your devices linked to your account for Microsoft account. So that should be help you for track or locate your particular device. Now coming to Windows permissions, you can see that what are the different settings here. These are the advertisement settings that are generally enabled by default in Windows 11. So apps will be knowing a personalized, showing a personal ads based on an advertising ID. You can disable this if you don't want to show personalized ads. If you want locally relevant content, you can enable it. It should be useful. because you want locally content. Third one is if you want to improve start and set results by tracking app launches. So this will then Windows will be tracking your app launches. It based upon your needs, you can enable or disable it. You can switch off and switch on like that. You can also suggested content in the settings app. You can see that, for example, Windows 11 and typing Windows 11, and you can see that this Windows search the web. So these are the things that are recommendations or suggestions that are coming here. And for example, if you go to the web, so you can see the suggestions here. So people, you can see no result for people, but for web and apps, you can see the particular this thing, and all. If you can see here, you can see the particular suggestions. You can disable this one. So if you disable this one, you won't see this in this settings app. Next, in this one also, you can show suggested content. Like for example, this is the settings app actually. So this is where you can disable. So this is one general option, speech. Next, coming to speech, if you turn off online speech recognition, you won't be able to use Microsoft online speech recognition technology. So if you are using Microsoft online speech recognition technology, you can disable it so that Microsoft doesn't listen to your speech recognizing voice or any transfer of speech data through your LAPI. So you can disable it or enable it like this. Okay, so since then you can also use speech recognition, but Microsoft won't be able to listen. And third one is inking and typing. Okay, you can use your custom dictionary. So whatever you be typing, that will be stored in your computer or in Microsoft servers, since you are linked with your Microsoft account. So once you are linked with your Microsoft account, some privacy features will be linked to your Microsoft account. So Microsoft will know some data even if you disable all the features. So something you cannot avoid, but most of the things we can fix here. Next, diagnostics and feedback. Okay, if you don't want diagnostic data to be sent, okay, whenever you have a problem, you don't want your machine ID or something like that, or any other data that is diagnostic data that contains some important information. If you want to avoid it, then you can disable it. So tailored experiences. Okay, so let Microsoft use your diagnostic for personalized tips. So once you enable diagnostic, optional diagnostic data is also can be seen here. You can see you get the tailored experience based upon the diagnostic data. This is one feature where it can be helpful and not helpful also at the same time. You can view diagnostic data, but I switch it off. You can delete all the diagnostic data whenever necessary. So it depends upon your necessity. Next, coming to search permissions. Okay, you can make the save search options to different modes. Three modes are there: strict, moderate, and off. So you can either put it in strict mode, then you will filter out most of the text which may for adults which may not be useful. So in a moderate strict provision, that is by default will help you. Allow Windows Search to provide results from apps and services that you are signed in with your Microsoft account. So this also can be but it can be useful to disable Windows 11 telemetry data, uh, prevent apps from accessing your personal information, block unnecessary Microsoft services, and okay. So you can also disable the advertising tracks that you have already done here. So if you see here, so some video is running behind, I think. So let me check once. No video here. So no video here. Okay, that's fine. But why this is running? Okay. Oh, that is the video advertising of this particular thing. So next, best privacy app, you can see you can disable telemetry and data collection. Okay, and the diagnostic and data feature you can insist how to disable the telemetry and data collection instead of using a tool. Virtual private network is another way good way where you can protect your privacy. It will prevent from where you are seeing your web pages or browsing the data that can be helpful, but not for unethical reasons. It should be for ethical reasons. Okay, so this is telemetry control. Next, these are some tools and its features like Coendo Setup 10, which is a popular tool, Private Zilla, WPAD, Privacy Dashboard. So, Windows 10 privacy tools are some like Advanced System Optimizer, Shampoo Anti-Smize, Privacy Repair, Blackbird, Do Not Spy. These are some good tools. So, I have already created some most important questions like how it can be helpful. So generally, how do they work is like they will block this particular access to this telemetry data. So whatever data that is being tracked or collected, that information is disabled. The scientists are concerned about this. The recent study shows that 79% are concerned about their online privacy. So they want to protect their private information. So these are some popular privacy tools. Some are recommending it. Choosing the right tool depends upon the trustworthiness of the app, customization, impact of functionality, etc. You can use the built-ins. There are some alternate approaches. This is one important topic that I would like to discuss. There are some alternate approaches instead of using a privacy Windows 7 privacy tools. You can use the built-in settings as I shown here. I have already shown here. You can use these settings. Like for example, microphone here we have here. We can disable access, voice activation, you can disable let apps access the voice activation services. You can disable it. Mm. Another important thing is account info. Some apps may require account info access, so you need to provide that. And contacts is something which are different from Android contacts and Apple contacts. So Microsoft contacts are different. If you are not using it, you can disable it. But if it's necessary, you can. So calendar